Jose Alvarez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. I was so impressed with him last month. He had 25 runs batted in. I was looking through the stats and it said 25 RBIs, and I had to do a double take. That's when you're picking up your team and helping them win games, too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and 1 strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat
The
on its way.
Gene.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. His career line with Boltonevich. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Lee Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, 2 hits in 7 tries. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D.
The left fielder.
And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Dickerson.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Got him.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco, his career line with Foltynewicz. He's hitting .360. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 8th.
Into the box now, number 73.
Number 73.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Jose Alvarez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. 9-1-2 due up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slides down the left side, but foul. Markakis, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 14th. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves are set down 1. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Now that's popped up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Into the box. Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 44 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Markakis on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame. Curtis.
Leading off to the bridge, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out of the inning.
Josh Donaldson.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a single in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striking in, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Count now, a ball and a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
From the stretch. Right there for strike one. Swanson is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Braves will settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Dickerson.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 home. Fouled straight back. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And another foul ball. Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a liner. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Franco is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance. Number 73 as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Number 73.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Logan Morrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Phillies. Number 8. Logan Morrison.
Here's his swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Albies picks it up, and quickly there are two away.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So he delivers with two away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's too high, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Segura ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harper carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind his guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing, and he pops him up. Albies is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. Jake Arrieta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
The first baseman.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew
McCutchen will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
The second baseman.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
A ball and no strikes. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. A ball and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's 5 for 14. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about this.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 3. Sean Newcomb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 15.
Now at the plate, number 73. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna's there for it. 1 out. Odubel Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29. Yeah.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lined into right, a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and it's now 6-4. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Hoskins is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Darren O'Day. Now playing shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar
Number
Hernandez
24.
hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Four runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 6-4. Here's Hechavarria now.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The center fielder.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. In there for strike one, 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Echeverria isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One for the Shane Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 19.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In there, a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Michael.
Ready once again, Michael Franco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's just 2 for 12. And he falls behind 0-2. Dickerson at second. Franco on at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 73. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
The final
Sean
line.
Newcomb.